go that far. Presented by Toyota, we'll be kicking things off on Nepal, our control map.
Nepal is always going to...
There it is, there it is. The rally coming in from Saya. Time to get into the fight. A little bit of an air control play there, but the sound barrier is going to go down to keep everybody topped up. And the sound barrier, the heal, is just so powerful. Just saving Florida, keeping this fight going.
A defensive shatter. He tried to get the charge in, but was actually shield bashed out of it. Self-destruct and grab now online. Florida on paper has the ultimate advantage to be able to win this fight. You'd like to win it without grab.
So you've lost Danye, so you've got a big opportunity here. Zephyr goes down for Florida, but without Danye, that leaves BQB to run ragged, but it's just, there's so much pressure going out. Saya and Chris.
I think a better team is able to win that without grab, but I think if you're Florida, you have to throw that grab in earlier to guarantee the fight wings. It's gone all bad since then. Only Fate alive on the point. Zarya's there with them, but it's not going to be enough. That shield will crack eventually.
Eventually they'll find the kill. It takes a while, but Fate goes down. No main tank now for the Florida Mayhem. 99% for Paris Eternal, and they are going to be taking the first control unless they make a huge mistake on the side of Paris. Saya gonna get forced back, and somebody needs to stay on this point to contest. And so far, that somebody is Chris, who's crouched in the corner hoping that nobody's gonna see him.
They can get back into this, but Side, that's it. They're all down, all dead. Headshots courtesy of the supports will finish this one out. And Paris will take a dominant first round in Nepal, 100-0.
And now you've got Danye with the Blizzard. This is where it's going to get annoying. Oh, the Blizzard goes off right before BQB. Is this going to be the follow-up? Those sound barriers there for Cruz. Paris Eternal trying to stabilize. Fate's got to be careful. He's going to barely survive it, and that's going to allow Chris to get the sound barrier off and keep the team up.
Beautifully timed sound barrier there keeps them alive. The Transcendence did enough to keep them alive beforehand. Now can they get the cleanup? Fate gets frozen. Good as dead.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Paris turned that around despite everything seeming to work for Florida. All the kills going the way of Paris Eternal, and that is a done deal. They are going to be taking the first map of this series.
And you have to wonder if maybe the changes are too much to really get the coordination down. It seems like all year, though, Florida has not been able to coordinate correctly in ult usage, in fight wins, in target calling.
Yeah, that's always been the struggle, but we are going to see if they can turn it around once we get next. And so it is going to be Horizon Lunar Colony. There's some BQB goes down.
The follow-up was Brew, and Fate tried to come in there and do the U-turn pin, as we call it. You drop down, you take a member of the opposing team out of that Graviton, out of the Transcendence, isolate them and kill them. But he got knocked off target by one of the disruption abilities from the other team. And let's see if there's snowball potential here with the Graviton.
Danye's going to set it up. He's fully charged as well. Defensive Shatter works wonderfully. So tough to have the follow-up here for Paris. And now we're going to get into the staring match once again. Although Zephyr decides... Oh, Zephyr gets picked before he can get a fresh mech. That's huge here from Danye. But losing Ben Best is not going to help things here for Paris. They've lost their main tank. Can Danye make the difference again? If you take out Saya, this could get fun.
Getting picked before you get to a mech almost shouldn't happen on this point, given the high ground rafters you can eject to. Saya goes down. It's been all Paris so far. They continue to push forward, working towards a rally and a Transcendence as well. The Transcendence will be up there by the time BQB gets his next grab.
I mean, I feel like Danye's going to have another grab here. Like, this fight is just not stopped. They're not letting up here on the side of Paris. Ben Best goes down. Who cares? We'll kill you anyway. Solo grab. Oh, looks like we're actually going to have a match on our hands here. This map is shaping up nicely. Ben Best somehow just gets beamed down. BQB right now, just bringing the hurt. Paris Eternal doing the best they can to hang in there. Danye cut off from the rest and a Shatter too. They are not holding back this time. Hex, they are throwing all of the ults and they're looking for a quick cap, and they may be even faster than Paris. This is unreal.
Great
Depends on the stall, and it works. Unbelievable. They beat.
And it's about to be up here for both squads. Rally comes out to Nico. Paris continues to push.
Oh, this is bonkers. Now we're going to get the trans out of... And it's just all going back and forth here. There's the Shatter. Surely this is it. They are going to get it done here. Paris Eternal now. Anybody alive to deny this? They did a good job of stalling it out, but that will be 4 points. So far, Paris have whittled down that time, though. Looks like we're going to be even. Grab goes in. There's the sound barrier, like clockwork, just trading the ults back and forth. Drag him over the top. Here's the self-destruct. Shield in the back line, and Fate gets done. Perfectly done there from Paris. Now Ben Best, if Ben Best survives, and he does. Barely. This has got to be the end of the Florida push this time. They are going to be backing out the doors, waiting for their tanks to get back into this fight. Offense, there's the boost. Rally used by Saya. Still hanging in here on the side of Paris Eternal, but a massive nade goes down still. Sound Barrier's gonna go ahead and cut right through that. The bomb goes off, and Saya players left demolished. Man advantage now for Paris Eternal.
Fate just sold Saya down the river. He got up. He could have possibly put his shield over him. I'd like to see a replay of that, but he goes for the big shatter instead, trading Saya's life for the chance to win, and perhaps it loses them the map. That's rough stuff. Paris goes into halftime 2-0.
Managed to get it done in the end.
Swing things up. Numbani is a map that you can play a lot of different things on. We've seen
Nico's gonna get into the point as well. Do they have an answer for this? Possible, he's got the barrage, but he's getting so heavily focused, it's just not meant to be. Nico, no results there. The hack onto Cruz, and that's it, the nail in the coffin. Florida with a hard hold on Paris Eternal on Numbani to kick things off.
And that's the somber play we expect out of BQB to get. Also, just wait for BQB to get here, right? And try to use your alternates right. You really only need to win one good fight. That's not a good way to start it.
No, you lose grade though. Byron's gonna get that assassination off. And now you're gonna have just the multiple points of contact coming through, and this is big. Benbest goes down as well, and this is not gonna help things. Finzi trying to fight back will take down Fate. But there's still the damage alive here for Florida, hanging over the top.
The one issue for Florida is that they're dying in unresable positions. They can't really get in there to do it, but the DPS is coming through strong here for Florida. EMP almost ready, and almost everybody is back for this team. This is the BQB we're expecting.
Yes, this is the BQB that is actually getting the job done. Rockets all over the place, really struggling here. Paris to hang on. Benbest is gonna survive just a while longer, but there's the EMP over the top. Fate with the mines as well, gonna make it very difficult to survive. And Florida Mayhem will get on the board, Hex. 2-1, they get a map.
Just executed the DPS composition better Sombra. A bunker map at times, it's been pure 3-3 at times. Most running an anti-Zenyatta composition, no Zens on both sides. Big EMP comes in, or big grab rather. No one does.
Great. There it is, the EMP finally goes off, but it's so late behind. Do they have any kind of follow? Zephyr, the focus there for Paris Eternal. They were trying to take Zephyr out, but he's gonna get topped up again. Unbelievable, Florida might get this done. Cruz barely hanging in there, and they are gonna get smushed. Sound Barrier in the nick of time, but there's the follow-up EMP over the top, and that is just overkill. Paris getting wiped off the face of the planet, and that's a second point picked up for Florida Mayhem.
As we near where Paris is pushing, big EMP, hits 4. Nice barrier though.
Yeah, Sound Barrier was perfect. Perfect. They tried to get the focus onto Zephyr. Benbest is still in here though. He is boosted. He could take somebody for a ride right now if he wanted to. It was so close. The opportunity was there, but he's not going to get it done. Surviving for now. His positioning is pretty solid. He's actually allowing for his teammates to keep him up, but there's the grab. Hago goes down, but it's going to be traded instantly. Cruz, some support for him, but it's just not enough.
They knock Fate down, but that's too many losses for the Paris Eternal trying to push through second, and I believe Cruz is scouting for that.
All in it. There it is. Well, Fate is going to get silenced. Instantly picked off. Not going to help things here. Shatter is possible from Benbest. Yep, throws it out, and that's it. They get the job done. Paris Eternal, 3-1 victory over the Florida Mayhem. Florida Mayhem, Havana, they still look good.
Yeah.
But that's 0-2 now on that map for them.
A really neat